Hello everyone, it is me, the Potato Uncle, and today we are in my absolute most favorite area in Singapore. We are at Lavender. Okay, here's the truth, I love Lavender. I think it is the coolest area in Singapore with the most things to see, but it is severely underappreciated. And I don't know why. Lavender is going to be the next big thing, if it isn't already, because it's either the best kept secret or nobody knows about it. Bouldering, weightlifting, parkour, you can do all of that here in Lavender. You have the coolest cafes that I've seen around, and for an affordable price. Lavender is by far the coolest area in Singapore. If I was a backpacker and the situation is over, I think I would recommend anyone to have their base camp here in Lavender. I used to come here all the time, and so should you. Hi. Among locals, Lavender isn't known for anything in particular. It's an area peppered with car repair shops and hardware stores. Some say it's a time capsule from the 1980s, and there's only a few old school HDB flats that mostly houses the older generation. Little India is just on Lavender's doorstep, which makes for an interesting mix of cultures. In the hyper-developed city-state of Singapore, I'm not sure if I should call it underdeveloped or preserved. Either way, the area has much more to offer than what meets the eye at first. Today, we are talking to the younger generation that made Lavender its home. We'll find out what makes a good personal trainer and who should go to therapy. I explore some of the most stylish cafes I've seen in the area, and I tried some mouth-watering noodles. Stick around. When you first arrive at Lavender MRT, there's not much to see or to do. You really have to go into the side streets and start exploring. What makes this area my absolute favorite is the roughness of it. Lavender used to be mostly hardware stores, but over the past couple of years, the hipsters moved in and the artists. So slowly the area is being gentrified. Lavender is the #1 area for young people to try their own businesses. So let's check out what else Lavender has to offer. Apartment is truly something else. I've been coming here for a couple of years now, whenever I'm in the Lavender area. It's an oasis of calm and tranquility, contrasting the overbearing heat and the exhaust fumes and the traffic noises from outside. I have to admit I'm a sucker for those scales and thermometers and drip contraptions. Look at those little cards, they come with every coffee. What a smug guy. Pretending to drink coffee, pretending there's no camera. I know very little about coffee, but I know what a good cup tastes like, and I know where to find one. And if you're not into coffee at all, just check out this really stylish Japanese tea place.
This is Antea, and we are a tea house, and we are located at 9 Tyrwhitt Road. This one has been more than 2 years.
2 years?
Yes, and the brand has been here for more than 4 years. For us, we are actually a tea house. So we concentrate on teas, and we just do oolong teas, which is our specialty. I have 3 daughters, and my eldest daughter is the founder, and then I have my second daughter who is an architect, and my third daughter is an interior designer come marketing. And our own business, we are also in the interior furnishing. A family put together. All the interior that you see here is all done by us. Lavender is more on the, I would say, metalworks, more to industrial. After that, if you know about one coffee place down the road along Tyrwhitt, that's where they actually use a hardware shop to open up as a cafe. And slowly how this place become having more and more cafes. In the past 1 year, we have been seeing more and more openings, and people are just coming here. So it's no longer a place where people don't know. I think they come purposely for it.
That tea house was a very special experience. I haven't seen that before here in Singapore, and it's definitely a change from the cafes that are all around here, which are also very good, of course. What I find astonishing is how many hostels there are around. I had absolutely no idea. Hostel paradise, backpacker paradise. I've never been a backpacker in Singapore, but if I was one, I'd probably come here. And now we are at Lam's Kitchen. They've been around since 1975, and I've been here a few times, and I always thought I discovered the next big thing, but I told my friends about it, and they told me, well, actually, they do have 8 outlets. It's like me discovering this really nice indie burger place, and it's just McDonald's. But this here is much better, of course. Look at that. All the sauces, so much meat. I love it. I am now on my way to the Forge, an Olympic weightlifting place here at the heart of Lavender, where upstairs you can work on your mental health and downstairs you can work on your physical health.
Good coaches want to see an individual and see what an individual can become and understand the requirement or the emotional investment to get him there. That's a strange thing to say. You would expect that a good coach is one that can communicate well, knows his subject matter well, but I don't think those are critical components of coaching. Those are technical components. That doesn't make a good coach. My name is Gabriel, we're at the Forge. Forge is a weightlifting / strength and conditioning gym located in Little India of Singapore. We have always been in the Lavender area. This will be our 7th year. How is Lavender changed? It's been gentrified by people like me, which is not good. It's losing its flavor. There are more young businesses, which is a good thing, but it's being gentrified. I think every single property is going to be bought up by massive developers and be torn down to build massive malls or condominiums.
You have clients or customers. I noticed that you call them students and you call the trainers coaches. What's the philosophy behind that?
The idea is to remove the transactional element of what fitness is. Because if you were to suggest you're a client or you're a customer, it becomes transactional, and once it's transactional, it's very hard to coach. Coaching requires commitment, and commitment cannot be solely based on a financial commitment. Because money is a two-way thing. You pay me money, I treat you like a customer, you get to dictate terms. But nobody can learn on terms dictated by themselves. Right? You gotta listen to whoever you pay or whoever is coaching you. So to recategorize an individual to become an athlete or a student puts them in a frame of mind that, hey, you are in this environment to learn. And while you have paid money, you're paid money to access a learning opportunity. You're not paid money to access a program where you dictate terms. So I've always been very careful when I call people that. So it's either students or athletes.
And if you walk all the way to the back of the forge, you'll find a little red staircase that leads upstairs to Finn, a counselor who set up his practice right above the weightlifting club.
Counseling shouldn't be stigmatized as something that you are having a problem, then you seek help. Even though I feel like I'm okay, I should try to see whether there's something more towards myself that I can improve on. My name is Finn. I am a freelance coach for The Forge, and I also do counseling. It shouldn't be because I have a problem, can you help me on this? Yeah, that's a bit too late. Ideally, it should be routine. We are here to guide and see where your next path can be. To me, it's all about helping people. I can coach and I can counsel people as well, so why not bring them to one place? I just needed a space. Gabriel, the head coach, has a spare room. We are not affiliated. Methodology wise, cognitive behavioral therapy. I was specializing in family counseling, youth and family counseling, but now I do more towards adults. A lot of my students have benefited from both aspects. They were actually from counseling, and I brought them over to coaching as well because they have image issues. It's not about looking good, but for me it's about feeling good as well. People who go to the gym, they know being in the gym is about empowering yourself physically, and that relates to your mental well-being.
Who do you think should see counseling?
Everyone.
And there you have it. That concludes my little tour through Lavender, an area that's very close to my heart. A lot has changed. There's way more hipster cafes and tea houses and gelato places and waffle places and cookie places. I used to spend a lot of time here a few years ago, and I'm very happy that I returned. If you like this video, then don't forget to hit it a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Do check me out on Instagram, where I hint where I'm going to next. Bye bye.